Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
And he cuts out the supply.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Gabriel. Saliba.
Shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia.
Zaire Emery.
Now could be danger. It's Dembele! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Gabriel.
Aim forwards.
Saliba. Trossard. Luis Skelly. And it's Eze.
Trossard! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Pacho.
Moved on forwards.
Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes.
That is lovely. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha plays it short.
Raya claims comfortable. Calafiori. Trossard.
And it's played forward.
Doué.
Luis Skelly is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Eze. Saka.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
And it's Dembele.
Good take, and is he in? Out to the right.
Hakimi plays it in.
Saliba getting this one clear.
Rice. Saka. White.
White forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Doué. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, red, nice interception. Hakimi. And it's Doué. And it's been played through. Now it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Trossard goes on a run down the left wing. Calafiori. Rice. Saka. Rice. Dembele. Proves too strong. Gabriel. Saka. Played out to the right. Saka. Oh, sweet feet. Produces a cross. And back out it comes. Zaire Emery. Rice. And it's Eze. Doué does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. Gabriel. Saliba. Arsenal playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. White. Saka. Kvaratskhelia, gently done. Rice wins the duel this time. And he's surging through. Now it's Saka. In big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Saka. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Vitinha. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's Dembele. Calafiori.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Marquinhos. Zaire Emery chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. Eze. Trossard. And here's Eze. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Eze. Saka! Hakimi. Doué. Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. And it's played forward. Now it's Trossard. Aimed in towards the centre. Mendes clears it away. White with a definite foul there. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Calafiori. And here's Trossard. Chance for a shot!
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Physical challenge, and it's Dembele. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That's very neat. And he decides to cross it. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's neat. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Mendes wins the duel this time. Vitinha. It's been slipped through. Nuno Mendes. Now it's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Calafiori moved on forwards. Doué. Well timed, excellent interception. Lewis Skelly. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Trossard. Calafiori. Calafiori going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, it's played it. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Calmly anticipates.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Safonov sends that a long way. Pacho.
Vitinha shifted upfield.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. White does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Straight at the keeper.
Dembele might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha. White. Rice. Saka.
Zaire Emery.
Marquinhos.
Pacho. Nuno Mendes.
Mendes. Forwards and with intent. Saliba. Aim forwards. Trossard. Saka. Played out to the left flank. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Eze. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice goes short. And it's White. Saka. Saka! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Doué stood his ground strongly. Kvaratskhelia. Trossard. Calafiori. And it goes cross-field. And it's White.
And he's picked out the run. Danger averted for now. Trossard applies the finish.
Too close for comfort.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Eze.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Doué.
Marquinhos. João Neves.
Pacho.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That has been cut short.
Rice. João Neves. And it's played forward. Doué. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely intercepted. Doué. Zaire-Emery. Doué. Nuno Mendes. Rice, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That's tidy. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Heavy challenge. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great defending, strong and determined. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's White. Crosses it in. Marquinhos with the clearance. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And here's Eze. Lewis Skelly. Over to the left. Clipped into space. And that has been cleared. The ball goes in. That has been knocked clear. And here's Saka. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Saliba cuts it out. Saliba, Lewis Skelly. Vitinha, gently done. Oh, it's Dembele. Zaire-Emery. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Saliba shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Eze. And here's Saka. Great work on the overlap. And he's there to clear it.
Trossard. Trossard played out towards the right wing. There are a few waiting for it. Referee's given a throw. And here's Eze. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. João Neves. Tacho, aim forwards. Calafiori. And it's Eze. Dembele.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Rice. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Calafiori. Trossard, spread out to the left, hit into the middle. João Neves. Tacho. Driven forward. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Skelia. And it's Doué. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Nuno Mendes. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the delivery. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gabriel moved on forwards. Eze, now he's off and running. And it's Eze. Dembele. Doué. Kvaratskhelia, he is through here. Gabriel tries to clear. Goes for the shot! Gabriel. White. Gabriel, good-looking ball. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And it's played forward. White. Calafiori. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tacho shifted upfield. And it's Doué. Vitinha, over to the left. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kvaratskhelia, he's got away, chance to deliver. That'll be a throw. Morata. Calafiori. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that's aimed into the middle. Only pass. Tries a shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's not going far. Trossard. Saka played out to the left flank. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Doué. Always onto this. And the shot! Rice with the clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain have played reasonably well, but perhaps they're overdoing things down the left flank. They've concentrated an awful lot in that area.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Calafiori. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tacho, aim forwards. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Eze. Lee Kang-in. Hakimi. Marquinhos. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. White. Gabriel, gently done. Eze, into the channel. White. Goes to finish! Hakimi. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Can he deliver? Incoming delivery. Rice tries to clear.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Lee Kang-in. Lewis Skelly wins the duel this time. Lewis Skelly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Arsenal going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kvaratskhelia. White. Rice. And it's White. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Eze. Rice. And here's Trossard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Paris Saint-Germain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Doué wins the duel this time. Marquinhos. Pacho.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Calafiori. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Paris Saint-Germain cannot keep hold of the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gabriel clears it away. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Very nicely done. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle. Cleared away. And it's lofted through here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. João Neves. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Trossard. Now it's Trossard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Mendes. Delivered with swing. Trossard. Saliba. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Eze! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pacho. And here's Dembele. Here's a chance!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
What a throw in. João Neves. Moved on forwards. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Lee Kang in. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Gabriel shifted upfield. White aimed forwards. And the shot! Oh, good stroke, it had to be. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pacho. Up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a little undercooked. Good progress, but he'll have to go it alone. Pacho. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Kvaratskhelia. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been...
Can he finish? Calafiori can get it clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pacho. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Eze. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the keeper has it. João Neves. Pinged towards the front line. Luis Skelly.
Rice is onto it in a flash. Lewis Skelly shifted upfield. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's there to clear it. Out of play for a throw. Rice. Trossard takes a shot. And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Rice. Ah, such a clever touch. The cross comes in. He's dealt with that well. Here comes another cross. Another chance from a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Saka was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vitinha, gently done. Eze. And here's Trossard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lee Kang in, looking for a runner. Trossard. And here's Jesus. Tacho gets good distance on it. So there's going to be another change here. Succumbs to the pressure. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Moved on forwards. Cleared without complication. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Jesus. And it's White. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nuno Mendes. Lee Kang in. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Rice, aim forwards. João Neves is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Gabriel Jesus! He's got a goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Vitinha. Doué. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thumps it clear. And the shot! And they've got rid. Out to the left it goes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know,
Jesus has a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Marquinhos gently done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. White. And it's Ødegaard. Marquinhos. Lee Kang in. Moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. Lewis Skelly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Over to the left. Nicely shaped cross. That was very necessary. Trossard. Good chance here! João Neves tries to clear. That's a throw. Now it's Saka. And it's Rice. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lee Kang in. Nuno Mendes. Defending was strong and firm.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pacho. Trossard. Gabriel. Rice looks to the other side. Lewis Skelly forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear. Lee Kang in, did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely chance, surely! And the lead stays intact, just.
Due clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos. Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And claimed it back swiftly. Lewis Skelly shifted upfield. Lovely feet. And it's Ødegaard. Saka. And he's heaved it away. Trossard has created one goal already. He is just caressing the ball. Been bundled over, that is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Pacho, aim forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass has gone astray.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vitinha. Forward it goes. Timber cuts out the pass. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus looking to add to his goal. Gabriel Jesus played through into space. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Climbs up big! And that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pacho, and it's played forward. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. brilliant interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Pacho. João Neves. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Doué. And it's Hakimi.
Rice with the clearance.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pacho gets across to intercept that. João Neves. Doué.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nuno Mendes. Mendes, gently done.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Saka.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gabriel. Trossard. Timber. Saka chasing after it. Gabriel. Luis Skelly. Moved on forwards. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Saka. Out to the right. Hoeneß.
Time to deliver. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Marquinhos.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Pacho, nicely aimed pass. Odegaard. Gabriel. Rice. Played towards the other side. Timber.
Decent progress down the left.
That's an imaginative pass.
And that has been cleared.
Lee Kang in. Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang in. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And here's Doué. And here's it's Dembele! Decent enough try.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Hakimi. Lee Kang in. João Neves. Vitinha. Lee Kang in. Barcola. Hakimi.
Oh, smashing header! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Paris Saint-Germain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So all square. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Dembele is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Gabriel Jesus next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Kvaratskhelia is second man up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Trossard is the man who's second in line. Big character, big moment, big save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And he's put them two in front. Arsenal can't afford to miss another one. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Paris Saint-Germain with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Ødegaard comes up, their fourth taker. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. He's buried it, and he's won it! Paris Saint-Germain have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.